Alright, so they did start off with a notice on the front page saying, in this game we have deliberately blurred cultural symbols and artistic influences using pseudonyms and metaphors to seal the story within a timeline distinct from historical reality. So assuming that like there was some Arabic stuff that people got upset with, but considering that this is based on 1001 Arabian Nights, I don't know why you're getting upset that there was Middle Eastern references. It is how it is. But jump on in and see what we can do. While we're waiting, thank you to E, this, NA, that, and Zheyan for the follows whenever Dandy gave us a soft shout out when we were playing Minecraft with them. We're going to play Minecraft again later this afternoon. Hope you guys are ready for that too. We're going to continue the cafe. Long, long ago in a distant land, there was a mighty sultan. 8 years ago, this sultan ascended to the throne over his father's corpse, and inherited this vast empire. He was a cruel and his was a cruel and he was a this is so bad English. He was a cruel and cunning ruler, ruthless to enemies and kin alike, and had an innate thirst in the misfortune of others. He made his subjects fear him, which made him rule unshakable. Wealth, status, slaves. He had whatever he desired. People bent their backs before him. The flowers in the winter garden bloomed overnight at his command. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Our invincible monarch. We live in a great empire. A king favored by the true God. My love, my eagle. Boring. Day after day, the great sultan had exhausted all earthly pleasures, all the things that past sultans and kings had enjoyed. Ultimately, he got tired of it. To have everything but no joy was truly vexing. What fun shall I have today? Is there nothing new to please me? Your Majesty, someone outside pleads for an audience, to present you a game. Bring them in. The stranger claims to be a magician from a distant land and has brought a game favored by monarchs from other continents. The essence of the game is to re-experience all your power in a more thrilling and entertaining way, she says. I have a box full of cards, each corresponding to an indulgence only the Sultan is entitled to enjoy. Bring it up. Oh, that's really pretty. Every time you draw, you receive a random card. These are called Sultan cards by those distant lands. The cards depict tasks to be completed. First to exhaust all the cards in the box shall be known as King of Kings, Sultan of Sultans. There are 4 types of tasks in total. If your Majesty would allow me, I'd like to explain them one by one. Bows her head and raises the wooden box. Please, your Supreme Majesty, tap on the box to draw your first card. The Silver Carnality card. Behold, there are 2 parts to every Sultan card. Carnality refers to physical pleasures, and silver, its color, its tier, refers to the tier of the object of pleasure. Though all things are but ants at your feet, O great Sultan, they are unequal in their insignificance. Some will always be a little bit nobler, and you have the right to dictate your subjects' worth. Your Majesty so commands. It would delight me greatly to explain this game for you. But of course, you are the Sultan, supreme in station of wisdom, infinite in glory and radiance. Even without my humble counsels, you would surely master in no time. Chat with her. It's all your questions, but seeing is believing. You'll love this game once you play it. Talk about the cards. Each with 4 tiers, represent challenges must complete after drawing them. Worry not, magic ensures that cheating is not possible. Tiers of Sultan cards. Granted you the power to see everything in its proper tier. Gold, silver, bronze, and stone. Even the Sultan cards bow to this hierarchy nestled neatly within these 4 ranks. Solving Sultan cards typically demands a character or item of matching caliber. Bronze for bronze, silver for silver, but to make the game more amenable, should you wield a higher tier piece, it can serve to settle a lesser card. For instance, my sacrifice a silver target to a bronze card. Okay. Types. Carnality. Ally with women, with men, or any other arrangement your imagination conjures, or any such unions that suffice to fulfill the carnality card's demand. Simple matter, truly for one of your boundless creativity. There's a wrinkle to consider. The same companion cannot be reused to resolve multiple carnality cards, at least not without elevating your station or employing more inventive methods. Okay. Specify a bloodshed card may need only slay a person or appropriate tier or perhaps some other intelligent being. So like straightforward and these restrictions. You gotta kill a card. Military victories and sufficiently difficult adventures can all qualify as successful conquests. Extravagance cards called for extravagant spending. Construct opulent estates, host rebels of unparalleled splendor, or indulge in pursuits gloriously impractical. This is a game for people who know how to live large. And, okay, I see. Her smile hints at hidden dangers, making her all the more alluring. Stinky cat? No, you're stinky! Ask about the rules. Consequences. Oh, your majesty, surely you jest. A monarch just as yourself holds dominion over all. This game demands no price from one of your station, nor does it impose limits upon how you may rise to the challenge. It is, after all, merely a pastime for those of supreme power. Rather, is it not so that bloodshed, conquest, carnality, and extravagance are freedoms reserved for sovereigns alone? Play, indulge, Throw away your worries. Who could possibly deny you? The Sultan drew a card of silver, carnality, meaning he must engage carnally with someone of silver tier. Or he could choose to whip, molest, or torture them as long as it brings physical pleasure to him. Once his desire is fulfilled, it starts to require the carnality card. Trigger carnality event, click to open it. To break this card, I need to personally have sex with someone of gold or silver tier. Place me in the event slot. To select the card, you need to place it in the event slot. Okay. Flirting look. Shameless. Wait here, in the audience room. This is outrageous. I'll record His Majesty's choice. Okay, so we have these. I mean, we could just do Royal Guard. Handsome young man, skilled in martial arts. The real reason he was chosen is that he does not like women, which is best if he were to guard the Sultan's harem. I mean, yeah, he doesn't like women. That's chronicling sacred. The scribe is responsible for recording the Sultan's every word and action. As a result, he always feels like he is living on borrowed time. Soul's favorite consort for the past few weeks. She and her kin now look down on others with their noses in the air. In fairness, even her nostrils are exceedingly beautiful. Alright, so I mean, I guess I could do... The image faintly depicts a scene of two people embracing each other in true love, but alas, faces have been erased. Click a card slot to filter placeable cards. Sultan revealed the silver card. To this moment, the courtiers thought it was a joke. They all wore cautious smiles, trying to spoil his mood for fall victim to the game. Sultan, however, scanned their faces with his amusement. He was the great Sultan, who could laugh off everything in his world, except for the game. The game was something he took seriously. Right-click a card, place it in a slot. So, this one... Oh, I gotta right-click it. So, right-click. High-tier Sultan card cannot target a low-tier character. So, Sultan, and we'll do the Royal Guard. Could it be? But even though... Sultan's dozing pleasure. Click Indicate to progress the game. Sultan revealed his silver card. For the moment, the courtiers thought it was a joke. Yeah, we already knew that part. Sultan chose the Royal Guard as a target of carnality. So close to the Sultan, the Royal Guard had been seeing too many absurd things. On the other hand, he was not without desire for the Sultan's divine body. However, he did not expect it to happen in such circumstance. Under the gaze of the courtiers, the Royal Guard had lost his mind. Okay, not gonna read that. Hear the voices of shocked comrades, the mocking of the noblewoman. He didn't know what he had entered his body, the Sultan's scepter or his sheath. Everyone knew what had happened except him, but he would not dare to ask this question in his life. Okay. Well then. First card made the Sultan very satisfied. This is truly a game made for him. He started to draw the second card. What's the second card? Bows ahead and raises the wooden box. Please, your Supreme Majesty, tap the box to draw your necks. Bloodshed. Great, I gotta kill someone with gold. Fine diversion for a ruler. No doubt you have long since grown accustomed to the symphony of blood and screams. Yet the beauty of this game lies in its unpredictability. Even your Majesty can know what enjoyment waits. Thrill not knowing what delights awaits makes each move all the more exhilarating. The serious magician's gaze passes over the trembling courtiers. Your exalted Majesty, supreme in splendor, how do you intend to resolve this card? Chat with her. Okay, that'll be all. Then we leave. Sultan drew a gold bloodshed, which requires him to kill a gold tier character. Smirk appeared on Sultan's face. A good gold bloodshed. Who would it be? Loyal consort, formidable general, or... Okay, click to open it. Consort should die looking good. Those are the people whom Sultan relies on the most. Such misfortune. When will it be my turn? No, it can't be. Great, kill that bitch. Okay. So we need you. We need this. We need a gold card. He is some royal blood, but what really put him in such a position was the wealth he invested in the Sultan during his early years. Now, Sultan's implicit consent, he has recouped that investment 10,000-fold. What about the age consort? She is the Sultan's eldest sister, but for those of royal blood, it's hardly an unusual arrangement. It is said that she slipped her father and brother's battle plans to the Sultan, thus earning her place at the royal side to share in his glory and victory. Or the general. Most surviving brother of the Sultan's, he carved a path of blood to the throne at the Sultan's side, only to sink to that sweet wine-induced haze and languor of earthly pleasures. I wonder what this means. So, like, does the combat need to be low? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, what do these all mean? Ability to exert influence beyond people in the realm of magic. Well, Vizier, you're the one. And in day. See, this game certainly makes passes more thrilling. So it's themed in high spirit. Very intriguing. Silence fell over the Lapis Lazuli Palace. People held their breath. The fear had clutched their hearts. Their expensive silk robes were drenched in cold sweat. Sultan toyed with the card in his fingers. Who would he choose? Sultan chose Vizier as the target of bloodshed. Vizier was the Sultan's uncle. He was a greedy and cunning old man. The young monarch's ambition of diligence and governance had all been gradually worn away in his court tricks. The other courtiers were speculating whether this game is a plot, a smart way to eliminate his political enemy. The look of the courtiers made the Sultan disappointed. They didn't realize that he was just too bored. Bloodstained carpets and drapes were replaced overnight. Today, the Sultan appears in court once again, radiant. Button do. Bowser had raised the wooden box. Please, tap the box, draw your next. Extravagance card. To squander wealth. I always like to do it. Okay. We'll leave. It only costs a tiny portion of the Sultan's wealth. The game isn't only about bad things happening to you. Sultan laughed. See, now I reward you with something. Quarters force a few chuckles from their throats. There's a large sum of money to drive anyone insane. This can get away this time, right? It's gold extravagance card. Maybe we can get a reward. Maybe. Just maybe. At least today's event won't lead to a tragedy. A filthy beggar. Get someone to replace the carpet. Okay, this is just talking with her. Gotcha. Alright. By simply giving away a few gold coins away to his guard. The courtiers went to the great lengths to find a beggar. They must not be too dirty. That would displease the Sultan. Nor could they look too clean and need to be real. The Sultan was going to reward this beggar in person. To the Sultan, it was a trivial gift. But for the beggar, it was a turning point in his life. This Sultan, okay. So, Sultan, extravagance. They set the rewards corresponding to slots to open the event. Everything Sultan owns, be it people possessed, can be reused as rewards. So, extravagance card is the lowest tier. Any rewards can be satisfied its requirement. I could do Slave Girl. Slave Girl it is. Okay, we already read this part. Beggar said the Sultan's gift. However, he did not take the slave's collar chain. He had Sultan free the slave girl and allow them to marry. Sultan found the idea amusing, and the courtiers, in order to please the Sultan, gave many wedding gifts to the couple on the spot. It said that the couple made full use of the wife's knowledge of the palace, started running a small store for a benevolent noble lady, and lived a prosperous life ever after. Yay! It was actually a good ending. Echoes of yesterday's farce still lingers in the palace. The courtiers are morose and weary. The spirit magician standing by the throne, the wooden box in her hand, filled with deadly games. Okay, draw the next card. Conquest, the game that our great ruler excels at the most. How many city-states and kingdoms have fallen before you now? Now, the question arises, how do you intend to achieve victory in this particular challenge? Through a bronze conquest. Conquest may take what belonged to others. A bronze tier corresponded to the size of the small town. Fortunately, there were enough targets on the Sultan's map to choose from. Sultan took his royal sword and decided to give it to his subject who was willing to conquer the place for him. Okay, so bronze conquest. Take my sword and equip it. A dear subject, conquer this place for me. Pick up to other characters to equip. In challenging events, utilizing various intelligence can increase the number of dice and checks, providing extra rerolls. Build the Sultan card need to replace in the event slot. Okay, so we go Sultan's army, prosperous unguarded town. So we go this. I guess we gotta pick person first, or can I just click and drag? Okay, I guess I gotta do person first. Okay, conquest. And then I think I do person. This is a bronze tier. I mean, I could do the warrior, or I could do someone better. I mean, I guess warrior would probably be best. Void by two of us mesh spray. Okay. What is this? This is a 1 and a 3. What if I put the general in? Wouldn't that be better? Okay, so that's a 17 and an 8. And I can click and equip. Oh no, it gives me 8. Okay. As the commander and the conquest card in the corresponding slots open the event. This event, event requires an attribute check. Please focus on character's combat and physical techniques. You can use equipment to restrict the character who can set up in the expedition. Open character and click the card to remove it. Next tellings can boost attributes and provide rerolls. Your conquest card matches conquest target's tier. Your character who gets conquest is irrelevant because that character is in any tier for this ritual. It was a prosperous city near the Sultanate that had been trading treasures and spices in the Eastern Empire for decades, if not centuries. It had also made a lot of money, maybe too much money from the Sultan. It was about time for them to pay the price. Once the target of conquest was decided, the melancholy over the court these games had imposed for the past few days was all swept away. Courtiers began to talk about the inevitable victory enthusiastically. Only one question left: whom the Sultan would send them to take the loot. Table 24, you need at least one success to win. And at least 120. I needed a 24 and I got a 20. Oh no, we're good. Those army beheaded the town's guard, although the Sultan promised him autonomy months ago. At the time the Guardian need and kiss Sultan's feet. Alas, the bronze conquest card remains resolved. What fascinating thrills these last 2 days were. Sultan nodded at the magician. Your game is good. I understand it now. Come, let's continue playing. Thus, the great Sultan familiarized himself with this game. Later, he drew multiple Sultan cards daily, theatrically completing them. In just 14 days, he emptied the entire deck, setting a record-breaking speed. As anticipated, every victory came at a cost. With each draw, someone would disappear from the palace, becoming part of the Sultan's game. For 14 days, the court was filled with screams, cries, and mad groans. When the cursed box was finally empty, the officials breathed a sigh of relief. The Sultan's game was finally over. However, the magicians put all the broken cards into a bag and shook it vigorously. They were unbelievably restored to their original state by some mysterious magic. Great, it seems we can continue to play. The Sultan was so pleased that he even clapped his hands. Bring me the box. Let me draw a card and see what fun awaits today. No, this must be stopped. Someone has to dissuade the Sultan from playing this absurd game. Take a deep breath and step forward. Raise a heartfelt admission. He pointed out the magician's magic is dark and eldritch. A wise monarch should never be swayed by such unknown and evil figure. The colleagues around you were moving backwards, and the palace grew quieter. Make your speech to your mouth feels dry, but it clearly has no impact on the Sultan. Even the magician pays you no mind. Come to a stop, exhausted, wondering if your life is about to end. The Sultan suddenly casts you a curious look. Barely so, he muses. A wise monarch should not commit such acts, but neither should a wise monarch abandon his own delights. In which case, why don't you play in my stead? You, my loyal subject, I command you to play this game for me, this Sultan's game. Burst into laughter as you stand there dumbfounded. There's Maggie, Hassan, and the Magician difficulty. We'll play it on easy just to see how it goes. Okay, kind storyteller, full of patience and goodwill towards you. Protagonists in her stories always find fortune with a success rate of 60%. If you're displeased with the tale, Maggie will only gladly rewrite it. You can rewind the previous turn an unlimited number of times. It's a less harsh story each week. You can exchange 3 Sultan cards, and each card has a resolution time of 7 days. Initially, you possess 3 guaranteed successful gold die. Please note, players may obtain gold die, rewinds, and draws in the game. Okay. Your story begins. How will you end this Sultan's game? Will you win by drawing all the cards like the Sultan himself? Or we will call her... change our name. Okay. Coming from an old family that served Sultan for generations, please family's origins. Let's do influence. +3. And let's do charisma. Conservative old bloods are keen to keep slaves to show their authority, while open-minded young nobles influenced by progressive ideas tend to form cliques between themselves. Which type are you? We'll do one noble follower. What do you love most about your wife, who has always accompanied you? Her wisdom. The Sultan considers selecting a player as part of the game itself, forcing you to participate in these cruel games on his behalf. He pardons any possible crimes you might commit while resolving the Sultan card, such as murder, adultery, robbery, and hoarding troops, not out of mercy, but out of expectancy for performance of a lifetime. Remember, you only have 7 days to break a Sultan card, or you'll find yourself just but another victim to this wicked game. Your Grace, you must be familiar with Sultan cards by now. If you ever desire further elaboration, I am always at your service now. Okay, draw your first Sultan card. Stone Carnality. Behold, there are 2 parts to every Sultan card. First to the act, and stone is its color, its tier. First to the target. Stone is the lower its tier, which means you can use it on any target of any tier of your desire. Whether you would ways to hide your target on it, it's entirely up to you. If you're unhappy with the card you drew, you may be able to change it. Let's see, the number of recharges you currently have is 3. You know what? Go all in. You know what? Different Sultan card if you're confident of drawing a Sultan card. I think we can do this. You drag your weird body to the court. The courtiers silently watch you. Some relieved you aren't the ones advising. Some are secretly delighted in your misfortune. Some genuinely sympathize with you. None of that matters anymore. You are embroiled in the Sultan's game with the cards in your hand burning like coals. You have 7 days to break it. After that, you draw the next card and the struggle will continue. The next, and so on. Paris traverses the city to your residence. Bustling market, steaming bathhouse, and the comings and goings of people receding behind. Soon you return home, where your wife, have already informed you the news, stands waiting at the door. Walk quickly to embrace her. You're still alive and life must go on. Okay, news to the bathhouse, mansion the estates, grand game has appeared. Alright, news in the bathhouse. Find a card you don't know how to use, drag it here and methinks ponder it. Can I just... Status in court, notoriety, gold die provides. The warm flow of water soothes your tense nerves. In these moments of fatigue and relaxation, people are always more likely to let slip their secrets. Here you can gather all kinds of rumors, as well as the tales of unrest often dismissed by nobles with disdain. More successful to check rarity, intelligence, and pain. Okay, so I need charisma and sociability. So that would be me. And... no, I want to put me in there. What do I need? Each fee is 1 gold coin. Ah, I don't have a gold coin. Hey, Shama. People who truly love books will always meet here, albeit without reading each other. Bookstore owner. Angler isn't the largest bookstore in town, but it's certainly the most and for finding the oldest one. If you're willing, you can surely find some good books there. Use a bookstore without spending any money, but you can't buy any books. Spend 1 gold coin to random book. Most books can be read in the Think section with increasing character attributes. If I put myself here, then I can read. Oh, it does that. Okay, I see. So if I go out, event in progress, cannot move it. Okay. Mentioning the estate. 6 clicks automatically every turn. The higher the resulting value, the more gold coins are earned. You can use an extravagance card via Methinks. Pick the location card. You can try to put it in. Okay. So we want wisdom here. Right? No. Sociability and wisdom. Wisdom is a 2. Wisdom is a 3. So 2 and 2, 3 and 1. Yeah, we can put our wife in there. Okay, so boom. Grand game. So we're putting someone in court based on the amount of support and oppose in court. Missing friend only loses some benefits, but missing an enemy means not knowing the words that escaped their lips to the Sultan's ear. Being brought in by the Sultan's court is not necessarily a blessing. Put yourself for send a follower who is a noble to go. Is our friend the noble? They are. Oh. Could be good. Left thumb checks. Line will grow as we in the years of the king. Alright. We end our day. Frequent appearances in the palace are as necessary as water and air. Past trees made Sultan somewhat weary, so noisy. Sending someone there has at least one benefit. You can receive useful intelligence in real time. Sultan will exceed the palace just for today. Whose turn will it be tomorrow? Walking in Sultan's palace feels like a breaking through cobwebs, moving through the gates and ministers, and in this game, more and more things entangle you. People are so willing to come under your roof and share words, promises, and opportunities. A nod, a word shared, a handshake. Nobles need not labor to make a living. Made a 2. I want a guarantee. Thinking coins make you smile, but you then start to worry how long this kind of life will last. Increasingly, you have been gazing at the Sultan card, caressing it. During these moments, the house seems completely empty. Wandering through the corridors, search the study, and rummage through the kitchen. Everything's still there, but there's no one left. Occasionally, your wife breaks you out of this dread reveries and reminds you there is still a world out there. England isn't the largest bookstore in town, but certainly must find an oldest one. Willing, you surely find some good books here. Book in your hand piques the other's interest. At least 2 successes if you are both nobles. The requirement is reduced by 1. Discuss some topics from the book, but you gain real-world information from it. Past bookstores used to be a place of escape, those are stories and fiction. Now you're the center of a story, seeing only metaphors and satire on every page. Alright, so I mean, I could just fly. We're the best girls here. Here to have some fun. House of Delights. There's 2 identical cards, but stack them together and split them by click the number below the card. Okay. If I go here, this character their unapproachable persona. Many clients spend enough on her to buy several farms. Their only reward is a chance to kneel and kiss her toes. Perhaps that's exactly what they want. Cost at least 4 coins. In prostitute's death can cause public resentment. Be careful. Spending too much energy and money on prostitutes might upset your wife. Prostitutes appearing each time are random. Once prostitutes denied, might open their hearts to you. Do I really have to do this one? I don't have to. I could just do carnality here. I mean, I could do this. And it's a stone. So hell, I could just send Faraj. No, I'm not allowed to send. I have to go here. So, for some reason I can only send myself. Why can I only send myself? Did I just do the grand game and... Okay. No, this is... No, this is the wrong one. How do I fulfill the task? That's gonna take a day, but I could do carnality now, could I not? Strange, learning, dangerous, and dispute checks, gain +1 magic and reroll opportunity. There's a card here to think on it. Click this roll hand, return start of last turn. I guess I need to like make it to where I have more stuff before I do anything else. So let me go here. 1 gold coin, buy a book, confirm. Wife can go. Bathhouse, you can go. And end our day. We'll miss the House of Delights for an opportunity. Okay, moment of fatigue and relaxation. People are always more likely to let slip their secrets. You can gather all kinds of rumors as well as tales of unrest, often dismissed by nobles with disdain. I need a 4. Need at least 1 success to have a chance of getting information. No, we have 4 die. Gotcha. We only need 1, so we succeeded. I don't know why you always hear about various things. Inside information. Ooh. Look to the about a matter that needs attention. Stares people pierce your exposed skin. Even soaking in warm water, you can feel them, like a fisherman's throwing spears and ropes. Fresh in the pool, there's a feeling of more and more things tugging and pulling at you, like a voyaging ship pulling at a whale while it's hunting. Okay. Palace intrigues have made Sultan somewhat weary. It's make someone bleed again. Being far from the center of the whirlpool of power often makes it easier to be drawn into the abyss. Sultan's fatigue accumulates to a certain level. He will leave the court for a while, granting you momentary respite. Okay, 3 successes will yield the highest returns. We got 4 successes. Hell yeah. Ooh, hold up. Envoys from every country came to request permission from the Sultan to establish a trade route. They wanted to transport the rice and spices from the Sultan's lands to their own country. This trade deal is certainly beneficial, but as the neighboring country is experiencing a famine, making price negotiations tricky. I will offer them a discount. Now +1, influence -1. Fine. We got Tales of Valor. There's 2 successes if you're both nobles, the requirement reduced by 1. Okay, we got a 3. That's good. Now we got Ziad to come with us. And inside information as well. Okay. What the fuck? There's read material. The reading dragon to me thinks. Okay. Everything in this book provides you understand it. The event Tales of Valor has appeared. House of Delights, famous Kumar Brothers. Reading can improve yourself, so develop a habit of reading. At least 2 wisdom to read it. You need at least 2 wisdom to read it. There are no attribute requirements for girls who love to read. I mean, too dumb to read it, so I guess my wife will have to read it. And Juna, people black to certain points. It means that she cannot change as much, but charge as much for many patrons. Works just fine. Okay. Careful spending too much money on prostitutes matters to your wife. Prostitutes appearing much time at random. Nothing really here that's necessary. Said the brothers Tamar and Jamora, who occupied the place, are infamous and cruel highway robbers. One values life more than money. Security team warns passing caravans to hire enough guards to avoid the student area whenever possible. Beating the villains, most will be imprisoned in Sultan's jail. So I need strength and combat, or physique and combat. What's this? Tacit agreements and unspoken in the attribute checks, gaining +3 sociability, wisdom, and 3 reroll opportunities. That's another inside wisdom. Can't do this one right now. I could get another book. Yeah, I'm down for another book. And then Grand Game, we'll send our friend with inside information. What if I did Mystique? Or actually, double in. No. Do this one. Okay, end our day. Make someone bleed again. Take someone with at least 1 benefit. You can receive useful intelligence in real time. Graciously accepted your offering. Please to your loyalty. Influence +1. Okay. You have not dispatched anyone for your management estate. Without management, there is no income. That's fine. We got Mysteries of Essential Oils. We pass. More Mystique. Learn some exercise techniques. Okay. So, buy equipment to prepare for future challenges. Prepare yourself has appeared. Oh god. Alright, what's this? Gain +2 charisma. Alright, boom, that goes there. Cards of equipment tag can be equipped by placing them onto equip yourself or your followers. Well, I have to go to the equipment merchant first. Bronze equipment, stone equipment. I probably don't have enough money. I just move this over here. How much does this shit cost? This costs 2, this costs more than that. It costs less than that. Charisma +2. Combat sociability +1 and 2. Combat +1. My combat. Physique. 3 and a 2. I to restock every 7 days. Gonna be here for a while. What do you need? If I put myself... Don't go looking for death, obviously. Okay, so what I should do... Because I wonder if I could just do... Wait, what does this do? Charisma. But I guess I could do... I can't use a card there. I can use a card here. I can use a card here. I could put my friend. No, I can't put my friend. I have to put myself. This is money. This is conquest. Alright, well, I guess I'll put myself for once. And we're gonna put... We need to increase our charisma. You're a 2. You're a 2. So you're gonna get more charisma. Managing the estate, you can have it. Let's do... Stealth survival reroll. Okay, stealth combat reroll. Charisma magic reroll. You know what? I'll put one of these in here. And let's end the day with that. Okay, so I need a 3 will yield the highest result. We have 4 die. We rolled a 4. At all 5. But the process seems a bit absent-minded. Noble Lady Jolly turns out to be just a bronze card. Now it's not silver nor gold, leaving her lost and denying you. Legends of Legends. However, afterwards, she becomes a cheerful conversationalist, sharing tales of hidden quirks, stories of ladies striving to come upper level, and various beauty preservation secrets. Of course, we politely declined to be a supplier for her Nectar of Youth, along with the matters of card tier, it pricks at her self-esteem, spending your leisure time together. But we did need the Carnality card. They need at least 2 successes to have a chance for Passion to spark. Okay, well we got a 3, so we're good. The Mask. Don't seem to snap the Sultan card, a voice echoes in the Lapis Palace. Who would have thought we'd hear such bold resorted scandals in court and even use them as some sort of achievement? The political enemy Nawal is shaking his head, casting a sharp look around at all the courtiers. Meanwhile, the nobles lower their heads, hiding the he's at it again reflections in their eyes. Nawal once more kneels before the Sultan, his spine rigid, voice clear and firm. Let's not let this absurd game continue, Your Majesty. Please rescind this power you granted to Grey. He should not be pardoned for the crime of adultery for a gain. He suspiciously paused before bowing his head. King's privilege. The Sultan seems to treat you as worse, smiling at you as if really considering to punish you. Who can stop me from detaining you? Immediately kneel on the ground, accusing Nawal of ambitious intent. Is your king's small puppet show indulgence pervaded by snatch? He's over his bounds. Who does he presume he is? The groveling act irritates Nawal, who uses language talent insidiously, rebuking the jesting fool. And counting an entire life list of mockery as you agilely deflect blows, wondering why his mind recalls old slights. Which results in proceedings daily as nobles wage intense struggles on coin, power, and status, satisfying Sultan's whim. Upon exit, Nawal intercepts, staring intently. Don't assume this is over. Livid shadow haunts pale complexion. Experience no surprise, break alone. Okay, learn how to use items. And I should be able to draw a new card. Another Carnality? Oh my god. Ball and draw another one. Okay, Extravagance. Okay. Oh, that's what it means. I get another one. Oh no. But it has that blessed, beautiful female contained beast, on the largest and most fierce bow for the Lady Jolly's training. Are you one of them? Good opportunity. If you can't stay in the whip, you might embarrass yourself in front of the lady. Wife might not be able to accept this kind of avant-garde activity for now. Physique and sociability. Alright, what do we got? I could... Not allowed to put my wife in there? Why? Guess I have to put myself in there. Extravagance. Thing is, though, is that I don't have another card that matches this. That's at least 8 gold coins. We ain't got no gold coins. Rarity, intelligence attained. Charisma and sociability. Okay, it's going to be our wife. And... probably going to be... Peak. Then if I can go to the state... That's going to have to be it there. I'm going to miss the Hamar brothers, but it's okay. At least one success, and we rolled a 3, so we're good. Intuition. That information. Bolton again. We have 4, rolled a 3, so we're good. Okay, peculiar man claims to be an inventor, seeks the grand game. Presenting a mechanical bird made of metal. The bird can tell time, fly, and preen its feathers. He hopes Sultan will buy its weight with its gold. Town's worth its weight in gold. Think gold bird has appeared. Okay, contain beasts. Only large most first beasts are worthy of Lady Jolly's training. Are you one of them? At least 2 successes to not accidentally kill yourself. Well, I have a 7. There we go. We rolled a 5. Next day, something already display your whipped body in palace. Took off your robe, and mistress fell silent. Marks in the pattern of a viper and roses, left by the claws of female beasts. They are beautiful and shocking, telling stories that make men jealous and women envious. Several days, Maggie's mocking eyes followed you. Is she even more adept at humiliating you than Julia? Vice resentment. Yay! Gold bird. Vizier Abdul sent you a cloak, embroidered with obscene spring palace, scenes and gold thread. The servant conveyed his message. You merely did what any man could do, and I heard you detestable. Nafal even impeached you for it. If I were you, I would surely retaliate fiercely against that scoundrel. Gained card, Cape Spring. Recent activities have caught the interest of beautiful noblewoman. She insists that you come to her house to discuss important matters. Infinity has appeared. Playboy spends the days at the house of delights here by receiving from his lover and wanting to alleviate his problem. Boredom comes to find you. Good God, everything's happening at once. I was holding a grudge, not surprising, considering what you have done. These accumulated resentment will bring you misfortune. First minus 1, so sweet minus 1 resentment. Someone told you about Sandy Valley outside the city, where many snakes roam. Black marks buying their venom plants at a high price. This is survival. Wisdom knowledge might bring unexpected surprises. The wisdom, survival... What's intuition again? Wisdom, combat. Okay, take that back out, actually. What about Gold Bird? Introduce by that damn mechanical bird out of your own pocket. Okay. So extravagance and E. What's this damn bird cost? You didn't tell me. Costed you a whole 30 coins. Yikes. Jesus, alright. We want wisdom and sociability. Wisdom's a 3, sociability's a 1. Wisdom's a 1, sociability's a 2, so it's gonna be wife again. Wisdom, stealth, survival, wisdom, sociability, perfect. Can I do both of those? Damn. What's this? Charisma. Alright, well, wife's just gonna have to just take that one. And let's see. Notice Vanity is around us your charms. Since you message suggesting use a soul card on her. This way she can return to being a center of palace gossip, and you the process can make an immense pleasure. Those things turn out the option, but you know better. Well, I don't have the opportunity to do that. I got a +1. Okay, I could go to an interesting incident. Either you or your wife, someone must welcome the guest. Alright, fine. I'll go and say hello. Bookstore business, Farage, on coin. Sociability and wisdom. Makes a 5. I'm gonna hold on to that. You can have the instant information then. And let's end the day with that. Blander, yay! Your misdeeds and your disrespect, great. Okay, and we need... Oh, we rolled all 6. Let's fucking go. Okay, got another book. Do not stare at the stars. You only need a 2. Barely rolled a 2. Alright. Tuition. The most adept user of the other sword come nighttime callings. Knocks on your door. You don't know what he intends to do. Should he didn't come just mock himself. Biden probably spends half the evening mocking you, but unlike those who prey on you misfortunes, he shows a great interest in the Sultan's game. From now on, should there are any adventures or any interesting activities, may consider this Nabani your ally. Saying this, he quietly leaves, stealing your best bottle of wine on his way out. Okay, bitch. We do have Nabani to do stuff now. That project investment has appeared. Oh. Okay, beggar at the bookstore entrance. Project investment. Dissonance. Notice that Megan no longer waits for you to have breakfast together in the mornings, but only responses called silence or brief dismissive answers when you speak. Settling under the same roof, you find that you meet less and less, as you are no longer companions of fate riding the same camel. It feels gentle and calm as usual, but you always feel an undercurrent in your deliberate avoid escape. Could this be an illusion? Is that what you've done? Alright, I guess I have to attend. Maybe something will help. Ooh. Large bouquet. I will buy that. Purchase successful. Okay, so now we go to our wife and do this. Where's my bouquet? Why can I not use my bouquet? Alright, so I need to have, you know what? Good intuition here. Project investment. Wisdom lays the foundation. Yay. Who has good wisdom? 2. You both have 2. We do Nabon. And I can use the extravagance card here. Why not? Beer hopes to sponsor 5 gold. Yeah, I can sponsor 5 gold. Items may be useful. Let me go see what I could buy. And I guess it would just be what is better. Wisdom. Okay, anything that has wisdom is what he wants. That's not it. And these aren't going to be... That's charisma. Alright, fine. Project investment, you... And this is charisma. So I need wisdom. We need the investment of 5 coins. Managing the estate is going to be Faraj. And really don't want to use that one. I think we just roll with what we got. Alright. And end our day. We have to waste our time because our wife is angry with us, which kind of sucks. More slander! Yay! Wait, influence plus 1? Okay, we need 3. Ooh, can I do a gold die? There we go. That'll work. It doesn't make it. Okay, you deliberately wake up early and in the lingering dawn mist. Stop your wife as she silently prepares to leave. What's been bothering you lately? Megan looks at you and calmly says, I'm not upset. You know she's upset and it's because of you. You're well aware of what has happened now, but it's not time to discuss it. Tell her series of jokes, makes every funny face, and make promises. Finally, she can't help but let out a small laugh. Smiles fleeting, she repeats, alright, I'm not upset. A man would take her words seriously. You know the crisis still exists, and repulsion still lingers in her deeply disappointed heart. The axe won't fall on your neck today. Okay, shit, we have a bunch of things now. Then audience from the Vizier has appeared. You're once again caressing the cold Carter night. Maggot quietly lit a lamp and approached from behind, massaging your aching temple. Go to bed early, dear. She only kissed your hand and helped you put the card down. Softly said, perhaps we can consult the priest tomorrow. About solution to expose magic from this card. Maggot is devoted to immaculate purity. Since the largest temple venerates this ancient heart are together. Okay, what if priest can help you in the cruel game? It would be great. I mean, this one's not hard to do. We need an investment of 30 coins. This takes 3 days. Do nothing to fulfill the girl's wish. I have a noble yearning for length. You know what? You can have the book. Doesn't if right. These books might be gone for good. Hopefully she tends to read them, though that's unlikely. Nah, we're gonna give you a book, just in case. Someone needs to go here. Wisdom. Alright, wife again is just like the best thing. Yeah, that's about it. Parties with the Vizier. Someone use residence. Matter may not be important, but he does not like being ignored. He may face criticism of the Vizier in the palace later. Fine. And it a silver? Is that oh, I have to go in person. Great. Okay, you need the indulgence card. 5 days left. I can go to Snake Valley. And your survival is not that great. Why is your survival doo-doo water? Oh. Alright, let's roll for it. And let's go from there. Oh, we rolled a 1. Reroll. We get the guarantee at least. Okay, Abdul is very pleased with your courtesy. Half the candle burns down an empty prattle. The judgment in the Arats did not appear at the court today. He will smile, but there's a grin from his eyes. He talked to the Sultan's most trusted courtier. She talked to him. We'll see him at the Sultan's Golden Palace tomorrow. Every day after that. Don't disappoint me. Sultan's still not seen today. Okay. This investment's gonna take another 2 fucking days. The covered church has appeared. His prison has appeared. It's about all the English bookstore. His head buried an ancient book. You haven't said whether to mock him or ignore him when he spots you and leaves as if brushing off dirt. Leave him out of book he was perusing. I have no interest in what he reads, but inadvertently glimpses the cover side of the false freedom. What is this? A note in the book. Oh, we're waiting. The note's a note tucked in with one of the pages. Please squeeze it in your pocket and examine it at home. Running out of time. Yes, I know. Famous Hamar brothers came back. Absent courtier. Detail from the church. This is the prison. Okay. Extravagance. We Where can extravagance be used? Can it only be used in the gold bird? Oh no, we don't have money for this. Alright, seek help from the church. You made yourself, or ask Maggie to seek help from the church. We'll go send Maggie. Managing the estate. We will do me. Wander the remote and suspicious address. Okay, that's not what I want then. Into the house of Murtaz, and you arrive, you see a priest stepping out of the doorway. And there's still a chance to fix it, but you never try. There's no chance at all. Offer some constellation with gold. You go leveraging on your infamy or influence. You have at least 5 in either. What's my influence? I don't know. I mean, I could make my charisma go up. I don't know what my influence is. You're still got another day. That's why we don't have our friend. But I guess we need to go... This takes 5 days. It's gonna change. Arriving a procession guard I'd like to walk in so he owns the place. Then no. We're not gonna do that. We save our money. I would like to use our stuff somewhere. Alright, we need money. We need money bad. Refurbish your house or increase your income. You get a car with a location tag, you can try to put it in. Sure, we can do this. Increase our output. For a day with that. Okay. At least what's this to burn the snakes? Hi, Sliver. How you doing? We just needed a 1, so we're good. Remember the snake's habits and experience, then swiftly press on the snake's head on it in its neck and quickly stuff it in a prepared sack. Live snakes fetch a better price. You can hear the sound of coins falling to your purse. These 2 successes to find the healing herbs. Okay. Well, it's just a 2. Oh, we rolled a 3. Let's go. Talk about it. It's better like small leaves and purple yellow flowers. Still remember a healing herb you saw in the herbal collection. It's said to even neutralize viper poison. Carefully collect some for future use into a surprise indeed. You need a 3 for the highest. We got a 4. Hell yeah. Another 5 coins. Mediocre returns. +1. Sultan is still not seen today. Choose the purest order, stand deep within the temple amid pure white pillars. Under blue sky and bright sun, skin dusted in gold powder below softly. Amon, the head priest of the purest order, was practically aloof. He described as cold. Stole the card you bring, closing his eyes for a lengthy silence, finally shaking his head. I can't destroy it. Returning the card to you, wash his fingers with water from the column, as if it touched something so dirty. He blesses your confession, I can help. Yay, insight +1. That's not good. Because my execution is in 2 days. Girl returning the book. Going into your house, God only knows how she found your house. If she wants to return the book, you try using a bloodshed carnality or extravagance card. You know what? Extravagance. Why can I not use extravagance? Do I have to put myself in? Excellent target for harm. Besides your conscience, no one will blame or retaliate against you. After all, it's also getting thirst for blood, and it's good for increasing blood. You can try using a bloodshed carnality extravagance card. Why can I not use this? Hello? I'm Goldbird and House of Delights. Well, frick frack. Alright, well, I do want to return the book. You're saying I can't use this. It's so stupid. Alright, you know what? I'm going. Wait. Give me that. I have 18 coins. And the Goldbird's in 3 days. Oh, that's so annoying. It's 2 days. Do I need to attend this myself? His wife and father both perished in the Sultan's game. Consent of a Musk, Camphor, and Bernal, if we know without question. I mean, he offers some consolation with gold. You know what? I'm gonna try it. House of Delights. You know what? What if I send... That's these 8 gold coins. Oh, he can't even send my best friend. He's not good enough. Damn it. Health check can last for 4 rounds. For 4 rounds, grand game will now begin. SP2, combined conviction, combine 3 pieces of intelligence, same quality, create 1 piece of higher quality. I am good. And you need another tier, same as me. This is Conquest. Okay, managing the estate. Wife. You can upgrade the Righteous Path Faith through Methames. Okay. Not how that works, totally. Combat 2. Zeke 2. I wonder where to use this node. They didn't tell me. Or I have to, like, wait. Alright, wife. You're just gonna have to hold it. Prepare yourself. Equip yourself, place him onto a character card. Did I just give you... I did. Opportunity. Now our charisma and survival is now up. Equipment merchant. I can't buy any of this. And I can't get another card right now. Or can I? Range Sultan card. I could probably... Takes 2 days. Ooh, it's gonna be really hard, but everything's gonna be done in like another day. Can't do this one. I want to spend money. I want to save my money. This costs $30 fucking to get. It'd be this, this, and however many coins. It costs 30. I mean, I could. No, the bathhouse takes money too. Prison where prisoners are held. How much? 2 gold coins. We want to save as much money as we can. Most will be in Prison Sultan's jail. You know what, Faraj? I feel like you can handle it. I think you can handle it, Faraj. Day, let's do it. The artisan called himself an inventor came to your door eagerly, enigmatically introducing to her latest research project. Studio development had reached its final stage and said she needed just a little more sponsorship to complete the unprecedented great invention. Instrument is capable of unveiling secrets beyond the starry sky. Moved by here's wisdom, you give her significant sponsorship. We needed a 9, need at least 5 seconds to complete the research. We got it. You anxiously wait the day Mahir completes her work. Mahir's completed the project. She shows you a complex and magnificent instrument, with intricate patterns conforming to some natural logic and rhythm. Through the lens, you peer into the distant starry sky, the timeless gleam of faraway stars captured in your eyes, while Mahir's excited voice echoed in your ears. I knew it. You know, I always felt that we are all governed by a force, just like these stars, moving in indefinite trajectories. I want to discover the laws governing that force, governing everything. That is my dream. People call that force God. You reply instinctively. The realm of God is quietly shedding its veil of mystery. I have glimpsed into its future and you will reach it. Ooh. Hey, it's into the House of Marantz. This is the guy who's died. Shows the career summons. Explain the purpose of your visit. Marantz throws you out of rage. You'll have to make another visit. Okay. Infamous cruel highway robbers. There we go. Security team warns past caravans to hire enough guards. Let's catch them. Underestimating the enemies. Perhaps God's favor is not with you today. The blood red sunset fades. The Hamrods claim more lives. Oh, Faraj died. Great. We'll roll a 3 at least. Okay, that's a problem, because I didn't think our best friend would die. Then riots of the city have appeared. Right, 23 coins. Fuck. Alright, well, here... Like, again, why can't I use this? So stupid. Use that. Also, at least 8 coins. Great. Why can't you go? Why do I have to go? The absent courtier, or returning the book. Like, I don't know why. Why can't I do this? I'll give you 5 gold coins. We're gonna miss the gold bird, but it's okay. What's this? People appearing to the depths of this star sky, capturing those dim yet eternal glimmers of light. It's just treasure. Gotcha. And we'll pay to get to bribe the guard. Let's see. Free access to the cell for a foreseeable future. Gotcha. Prison. Crime of insubordination. Right moments. Perhaps someone wants to see this prisoners. It's been supposed to redeem them. For the crime of greed. Though he is now in prison, he maintains his noble pride and pomp. Why not? He will soon leave his hellhole, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. You can send someone to talk. You can send Maggie to go talk to this guy. Alright. And that should be it. Okay, let's end the day there. Wander near your house. Got on this as you found your house. Raise her as your own daughter. Your order servants prepare to his chamber, reporting her noble status, purchasing fine clothes, jewelry, and exotic spices. Complete transformation, she emerges as a remarkably graceful, keen, and endlessly curious lady. Treasure whose true value only you recognize. It's an unexpected delight, even providing comfort amid the Sultan's game. Lady Lumera, still accustomed to her noble station, soon returns to servants' quarters with all her books. Okay, she was to comfort him, right? So his mother had been ill for a long time, crushed by the weight of sorrow. Last night, she breathed her last. Family shattered for all for a gain. Complains bitterly, curses the Sultan with the harshest of words, but when you tentatively bring up possibility of rebellion, he jumps up to his fury and profanities on you. So not doing so would prove his own impotence. Your sympathy and pity turn to dust. Finally, lose patience. Don't think I don't know. You yourself sent your wife and father to the palace to the Sultan and his cards. Personally informed that the Sultan wants to see him tomorrow before leaving. I'll give him a second glance. If for us to attend court, he will, you have no doubt. Afterward, Vizier Abdul is quite satisfied. The Sultan will finally notice the deep-scented resentment that Murat has been harboring at court. You, however, find it all ridiculous. The king's vizier has been reduced to nothing more than a court jester. They would not dispatch anyone from managing the estate. Yep, no money. Okay. And sorry, wife resentment's going to go up. Needed a 2. Got it. Village Grafsky has the joyful and somewhat cruel. Poor thing, I think I'm starting to like you. We completed a card. Would you like to accept this defeat? What do you mean? What do you mean? I did it. Did I not do it? If you want to use each other's card, you'll have to pay 16. I see. That's annoying. Alright. You go in that. This is the prison. Do this. I do all this shit again. Boom, boom. Prison. Maggie goes here. Then we're good here. And girl returning the book. Can I not? Okay, event in progress. Gotcha. There's nobody here, so we can't do anything there. Okay, and we got all of these. End their day. It's been fucking $16. Yep. No money. Here's your hairstyle. Use some small accessories mechanics to make you look 3 times more handsome. Later, she taught you 3 techniques to bring ultimate joy to both women and men. Practice them with you. Evening fell asleep while she read poetry in a low voice. Gaining your first dreamless deep sleep you've had in dozens of days. Morning, she prepared breakfast for you and shared a small tip on mixing dried fruits and honey. Now you leave the house with the lights, feeling empty, your chest twitching as if still expecting her touch. Your mouth empty as if tasting her body. Alright, gotta take shopping this card done. Look, I'm sorry, wife. At least 2 to have a chance for passion to spark. We rolled a 4, so we're good. The emaciated prisoner sits alone at the corner of the prison, unwilling to acknowledge you. Before you leave, you happen to meet his family here for a visit. His mother, wiping her tears, tells you she was in prison for speaking out when Sultan's playing a grand game of his. Not unlike yourself. Just too young and hot-tempered. He doesn't understand. From the apologize to Sultan, but he looks sorrowful and weary. After nervously twisting her fingers for a while, she hesitantly asks if he could speak for him before the Holy One, gauge Sultan's attitude. After all, much time has passed, Sultan's no longer playing the game. Promised to help her, though no one could settle Sultan's thoughts for him. Foreman gratefully grabbed her hand, tears streaming down her face. Event told for exoneration has appeared. Did I not get it? Oh, I did get it. Oh my god. Another fucking carnality. Jesus. We're gonna have to draw another card. I can't do this one. Okay, I can do bloodshed. You know what? I'll draw another one. God damn it. Alright. Okay. Hope for exoneration. Vanity, vanity. We can do carnality and myself. Okay. Gold bird. We're not going to be able to get that one. The prison for another day. Wait. I got prison for another day. Gotcha. Do not stare at the stars. And boom. Do I not have my dude? Magic plus 3. What's our magic? Physique, wisdom. I don't think we have any magic. Alright, well, Lumero, you're gonna read. And wife, you're gonna go back, get some money, because we are out of money. And in day. Nyla's vanity is renowned for charm. Sends you a message suggesting you use a Sultan card on her. The whisk away she turned to be in center of pilous gossip. Rumor goes her outdoors much like the tides and reefs, turbulent, complex, and inescapable. Next day, his whole city has learned of your affair with her. She even praised the boundless passion and pleasure the card brought her in court. Sultan enjoyed the story. It cannot be said for your wife. Okay, managing the estate. Got a 3. 5 coins. Presents the Sultan with a strange beast. It's the head of a deer, the body of a leopard, and the tail of a pheasant. The Sultan's very true, but creature has to how to interpret. It's a good omen! Influence plus 1. Do not look up. I told you not to look, but you still did. Insight plus 1. Do not stare at the stars. God, I have so many spare cards. Really, the body's imagination, the Sultan's game should be full of skirmish, sex, and scandals. His store should be changing, clanging steals, but the only changes that echoed was the clang of unaccounted gold coins, counting days after days after days. Obviously couldn't satisfy his restless heart. Only female with charisma and 5 or higher can call him back to help you next time. Ah, I don't. Dude, wait, hold up. Nope, because it didn't even match. Oh. Okay. That's a conquest, but it's gonna be gone in a day. I could do it myself. We have the support of intelligence, we have a better chance of winning. Wisdom, okay, so we need combat. Need extra physique. Yeah, if I send my wife there, it would be even better. You know what? We'll send Lumera. Can you do bloodshed here? I can kill him if I wanted to. I have to go myself. Managing the estate, Maggie. And approve. Do I only have one more day in the prison? I do. And I've used up everything, so let's just go ahead and go. I need at least a 3 to save her. Great. We got a 6. Okay, she's moving the recognition flickers in her gaze. The one who plays Sultan's game. Her speech is measured, thoughtful. Those were villains have fled. They've taken over noble estate. You remove the storm from her side, she will pay you handsomely. Now, an agreement, clearly helping a helpless lady may yield far more than coin. Okay, we got more. We need a 3, and we roll a 2. Give me a gold die for a guarantee. Influence -5, because all my slander. Okay, Demai's out having fun. He's a bitch. An injured white rhino has appeared. Or the unknown oasis. Oh my god, everything is popping up. Oh, I gotta go talk to my wife. Living Curse costs 5 gold. Triggers only after God's side opens the face ledger. Each character can only receive 1 blessing. I have enough coins. Okay, the Hamar brothers. Explore the unknown oasis. Requires at least 3 gold coins. Injured white rhino. What do we get out of this? Stealth. I don't have any good stealth, but I could. Man, all right. Divine Grace. Then you. Human Blessing costs 10. All right, you can have 10. Only price resident can still the card exert its effect, so not all can be broken on sight. That's fine. I have to go talk to my wife. I want to do the Rhino, but there's not a timer on it, so we're good with there. So let's go talk to my wife. And end our day. Do we need our wife with us again? Yes, I know. No money. Or slander. Need at least 1 success. There we go. Blessing nexus and methods. Okay, gold die +1. We got another gold die. Hell yeah. Alright. So, unreliable ally. We're gonna send... Can I not send myself? Oh. Oh, female only. Yay. God damn it. Alright, I could draw another card, I guess. Sultan's suspicion. Can I have Sultan's genuinely displeased with you or disappointed with you? Bird's brow. Bird's carnality. Each round, one Sultan's patience will be deducted. When Sultan's patience reaches 0, the game will end. I'm sorry, wife. I go... I need survival. I don't have a lot of survival. Physique, wisdom, magic. I mean, I wish it told me. Oh, it's a 7. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I could send Lumera to get another book. Okay, no money. Sultan's very pleased with Maggie's beaded, grooming, and slightly trembling body. Immediately into the audience to go enjoy his new treat in the harem. I'm guessing I just lose my wife. And use a gold die, get a guarantee. Yeah, no, I just lost my wife. Rather not think about what's happening in the past. Every time you close your eyes, you see cruel visions and hear unbearable sounds. Cannot do anything for 7 days. So on first believes the strict existence faith. You still have some propagating the belief in immaculate purity. High wisdom. Secret. Charisma, so stupidity, and reroll. How dare the worm. He wants you to kill Murtaz. He brings the cool dares claim Vigis gets its ultimate. More pressing question. Okay, so I can do bloodshed for this one. Can't do that because I don't have enough people. We're just going to try to go for it. I believe in you. And let's go from there. Losing and only having 2 people to do stuff is very difficult. We kill him, report back to the vizier, or spare this poor soul. Kill him. Influence -5, love it. Bonnie, we're gonna kill him later on for sure. Into pain, insult and suspicion, makeup and blood, confession. Jesus, like, everything's happening all at once. Now let's set up a new game. She invites you to use a bloodshed card to execute her most defiant male slaves. It would be instantly fun for both of you. You know what? Sure. Well, silver one can, ... Independence in 3 days. I'll take another 2. But I can't do anything else because I don't have anybody else. So we just go from there. No money. That information. Okay. You untie the nomad slave, leaving him with a weapon in time. But unsurprisingly, after a long time, no more sound came from the room. When you were getting impatient, the slave opened the door, threw the blood-stained scimitar on the ground, and told you they needed a handy bow and arrow to better serve you. Here we go. We killed her. Alright, so you got another day. Let's run away, says your wife. Continue doing these horrible things, we all not be ourselves anymore. Going to reject it. I'm sorry, wife. And we got conquest. Alright, that's totally fine. I do want that. Equipment management. Let's see. I don't have enough money. Yeah, we're out of money. I mean, I can go to the injured white rhino. Throw my dude here. Then we can use tactics here. Now we're gonna try it anyway. Raider's hideout. Myself. We need strength and physique. Rival magic reroll. Okay, we'll do this one. This one. Firm. Okay. Protect the estate. Need at least 3 to survive the crisis. And yeah, we got a 6, so we're good. Now have her support. Influence +2, vacant mansion, and the conquest card is complete. Nearly 2 successes to approach without being noticed. Use a gold die. Get that guarantee. At least 3. Well, Dulles is dead. Oh, he's injured. Need a 3. Down +1. Started Oasis. Search focus as usual. You only miss a chance to gain their favor. Going up to the estate. Influence +1. I mean, is Gullus just injured and I can't do anything about it? Bloodshed! Alright, we're gonna go all out. Oh, can I not look at the Sultan? I can't. Okay. Can I give him a bouquet? No. 13 gold coins. Get. Sanitarium. Oh, fun. Okay, consultation fee is $1. That sucks. Into pain. I have bloodshed. Throw myself in there. Actually, boom. Throw that in. Project investment. How much does it cost? 5 gold coins. I have just enough. Go with that in the day. Bill Marad's Infamy +1. Influence +1 as well. No money. I have no money. Okay. Chalice is healed. Okay, give me another card. Conquest. Odd. Oh, this is my status. Okay, it's not horrible. Okay. I think we're gonna call it there. I didn't hate this game. There are some translations errors and there's a lot of text. But I do feel like it's not bad. It is a lot of reliability on timing, getting all your stuff correct. But I don't hate it. I do think the tier system is really nice. But I did I'm on easy and I'm still missing out on a lot of things. Like obviously wife is gone. And then with only like so many people, you have to get as many people as you can to be able to get your like stuff working. But I think we're gonna call